Let me start this video by asking 3 tough questions. The first question: was Rigathi Gachagua a DO in Laikipia district in 1997? Was he a DO there in 1997? The second question: was he sacked as a DO? The third question: why was he sacked? An alleged Rigathi Gachagua sacking letter has surfaced. And this is not the first time this letter is surfacing. When Rigathi Gachagua was being impeached, the sacking letter was widely and highly canvassed in Parliament. Let's have a look at the letter. Office of the President, Republic of Kenya, 30th July 1997, Mr. Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua, District Officer 1, Laikipia, through Provincial Commissioner. Summary dismissal. Reference is made to our letter dated 19th May 1989 on your appointment to the position of District Officer 1 and your response statements to show cause for gross misconduct, desertion of duty, and reported mismanagement of relief food for Laikipia district. In this regard, we wish to notify you that your employment contract has been terminated forthwith. Consequently, you are required to report to the Rift Valley Provincial Commissioner for handover and clearance. Yours sincerely, PM Huindwa, Permanent Secretary, Secretary to the Cabinet, and Head of Public Service. That was Rigathi Gachagua's sacking letter. He was sacked for mismanaging of relief food meant for Laikipia district. And that sacking letter was seriously canvassed in Parliament when Rigathi Gachagua was being impeached. Listen to this.
Mr. Speaker, this deputy president was a DO. And Mr. Speaker, he was a DO. And as a DO, he was sacked on 30th July 1997 as a DO. And the reason why he was sacked, and I will table this letter, that the ESCC did not do its work and it cleared him to be a member of Parliament and to be a deputy president, yet he was not supposed to be because of his misconduct. Mr. Speaker, this letter is read as Mr. Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua, District Officer 1, Laikipia, through Provincial Commissioner. Summarily dismissal. Reference is made to our letter dated 19th May 1989 on your appointment to the position of District Officer. I and your response statements to show cause for gross misconduct, desertion of duty, and reported mismanagement of relief food for Laikipia district. This is a thief. In this regard, we wish to notify you that your employment contract has been terminated forthwith. Consequently, you are required to report to the Rift Valley Provincial Commissioner for handover and clearance. This was signed by Queen Rua. Mr. Speaker, this was a wrong man to be in this office in the first place. This one, for Kenya to grow, Gachagua must go. To stop tribalism, Gachagua must go. For Kenya to unite, Gachagua must go. I tabled the letter and I support the motion.
It's also unfortunate that the same Rigathi Gachagua was at one point a district officer in 1997. He was sacked for stealing relief food. What is relief food supposed to go to? To the vulnerable people, vulnerable community of that area. He stole the relief food. We cannot continue to entrust one Rigathi Gachagua with the office of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. We call upon this House to make history for the first time under the new constitution to say that Rigathi Gachagua does not befit to hold the office of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. The President and the Deputy President are supposed to...
Those who are members of Parliament speaking in Parliament during Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. So it's in the public domain and it has been confirmed that Rigathi Gachagua was sacked when he was a Dion. And the reason for sacking, he stole relief food meant for poor Kenyans in Laikipia district. Thus, Rigathi Gachagua, the man who wants to be Kenya's president. In this forum, we normally expose some of these leaders. If Kenyans made a mistake by electing William Ruto, Kenyans should not make another mistake by replacing William Ruto with another thief. It will be foolhardy for Kenyans to say Ruto is a thief. Ruto is stealing everything. And then they remove Ruto the thief, and then they bring another thief. It will be foolhardy for Kenyans to make that blunder. Let's briefly look at Rigathi Gachagua's Wikipedia page career. After graduating from the University of Nairobi with a bachelor's degree in political science and literature, Gachagua was employed for a short time at the Kenya's Ministry of Home Affairs and National Heritage before he joined the Administration Police Institute in 1990. After graduating from the institute, Gachagua was posted at the office of President Daniel Arap Moi as a district officer cadet between 1991 and 1992. Gachagua then went on to serve as a district officer in Navajo Division, Kakamega District, and later in Ngarwa Division, Laikipia District. Between 1999 and 2000, he joined the Kenya School of Government, where he graduated with an advanced diploma in public administration. Between 2001 and 2006, Gachagua worked as a personal assistant to Uhuru Kenyatta. Between 2007 and 2017, Gachagua remained behind the scenes running his businesses. That's Rigathi Gachagua's Wikipedia page. And from Rigathi's own page, you are seeing clearly he served as a DO in Laikipia district. But Wikipedia is not giving us exactly what happened. How did Rigathi Gachagua quit that job? Your guess can be as good as mine. He was sacked for stealing relief food meant for Laikipia residents. And now the big question begs, if this is a man who was sacked for stealing relief food meant for poor Kenyans. Can you trust that kind of a person with the presidency? A man who was sacked for stealing food for the poor. Can you trust that person with the presidency? I'm bringing this kind of a debate for Kenyans to make informed choices as we head towards 2027. Kenyans are known to have short memories, but will continuously reminding Kenyans of some of these things. Even the Bible says, even though they know remind them, we must continuously remind Kenyans of these individuals masquerading as leaders. If Ruto is a thief, why must you remove Ruto a thief and then you replace him with another thief? It makes no sense, ladies and gentlemen. So for these Kenyans saying they want good leadership, good governance, Rigathi Gachagua cannot be an option. This is a man who has been tested and has been found to be wanting. As a deputy president, just recently, he was talking of the Murima shareholding narrative, a very divisive narrative. Now, as an impeached deputy president, he's talking of high cousins. All these are just narratives meant to divide Kenyans. In my honest opinion, Rigathi Gachagua does not pass that test on leadership and integrity. Chapter 6 of the Kenyan Constitution. And now that he was impeached, he is not eligible to contest. And any candidate Rigathi endorses, that candidate is also guilty as charged. He or she can also not be trusted because has been endorsed by Rigathi Gachagua. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.